All right, buckle up, drama fans. Song Yi's on a roll. Joy of Life Season 2 is set to premiere on the 16th, and everyone's buzzing about her upcoming team-up with Luo Yun-shi in Follow Your Heart. But guess what? She ain't slowing down. This chick just started filming a whole new drama called Shadow Love with cutie Chung Lei. Here's the dirt. Shadow Love is based on a novel, big surprise, right? And it's all about a fierce, adopted daughter of a general named Li Shuang, played by the one and only Song Yi, obviously, who falls for the heir of a rival tribe. Talk about forbidden love, am I right? Except there's a twist. This dude, Ao Deng, played by Chung Lei, gets cursed and turns into a kid during the day. Weird, right? But it gets crazier. At night, he transforms into a badass black armored warrior and helps Li Shuang fight off her own people. Imagine dating someone who moonlights as your enemy's secret weapon. Of course, with all this fighting and family drama, things get messy. These two lovebirds gotta overcome a mountain of crap before they can finally ditch everyone and live happily ever after in the mountains. Sounds cheesy, but hey, at least they get a break, right? So folks, we finally got some pics from the set of Shadow Love, and let's just say things are looking, well, a little mixed. Song Yi, our girl, is slaying as always in a light green dress that screams elegant AF. But Chung Lei, oof buddy, the internet is roasting him harder than a dragon's breath. Apparently, his costume looks like it came straight from a sketchy online store. Think stiff hairstyle, rough fabrics, the whole shebang. Netizens are comparing it to a bad Halloween costume, which is, well, harsh. Remember how Chung Lei looked in My Journey to You? All decked out in black with that fancy gold embroidery and the pearl forehead chain, he was a certified heartthrob, stealing the show from the freaking male lead. Now, in Shadow Love, it seems they're going for a more martial arts vibe with his clothes, but the execution is seriously lacking. The fabrics look cheap, the design is meh, and overall, it's a major downgrade. Fans are freaking out, demanding the stylists get their act together and give Chung Lei a costume worthy of a freaking prince. Song Yi, on the other hand, is playing it safe with a classic look that suits her perfectly. But hey, at least someone's looking good on set, right? Here's hoping Chung Lei gets a costume upgrade before filming wraps. Maybe this is his character's downfall look, like rags to riches kind of thing. A girl can dream. And hey, if the drama delivers a killer storyline, maybe we can forgive the fashion faux pas. Maybe. A new drama is about to drop, and it's got all the makings of a juicy mess. Youku just pulled the curtain back on their upcoming series, Feng Ying Run Meixiong, which basically translates to burning beacon fragrance of plum blossoms. Don't ask me, I don't write the titles. Filming started way back in January, but they finally decided to bless us with the cast reveal. This is a big deal for Wang Charan. Our girls finally snagged the lead role in a heroine-focused drama. She'll be pulling double duty though, playing two whole characters, Mei Jio and An Jio. Talk about range. The story's a historical romance based on a novel by Xu Tong, so expect lots of pretty clothes, forbidden love, and maybe even a fainting couch or two. Lee Hung-yi joins Wang Charan as the male lead, fresh off the success of The Blood of Youth. There was a bit of a squabble over who gets top billing, but hey, who cares? The real question is, will these two have sizzling chemistry, or will it be as exciting as watching paint dry? Speaking of side characters, we got a whole lot names here. Some you might recognize, some you might not. But the real kicker is Xu Zhengxi, dude supposedly retired, but apparently retirement just means having a ton of finished projects waiting to be released. Sneaky devil. The plot itself is pretty standard. Kick-ass heroine becomes a secret agent for the royal fam, meets a hotshot general, yada yada yada. All we have right now is a fancy poster, but hopefully they'll drop some actual pictures of the cast in costume soon. Because let's be real, who doesn't love a good historical fashion show? So buckle up, drama fans. This one has the potential to be either a total banger or a flaming dumpster fire. Either way, we're in for a wild ride. Hold on to your dumplings, folks. China's remaking Flower of Evil with a spicy new title, Yinman Jishi, aka Things Being Hidden, which sounds like a great name for a messy kitchen drawer. The trailer just dropped, and let me tell you, it's intense. Chen Xiao and Yang Zishan are giving serious death stares, like they haven't gotten the happy wife, happy life memo. Talk about some serious suspense. Here's the thing, though. The trailer's all thrills and chills, with none of that heart-wrenching romance that made the original K-drama such a tearjerker. Makes you wonder if this remake will be more CSI Beijing than the emotional roller coaster ride we know and love. Plus, some folks are worried they're ditching the whole redemption arc thing entirely, which was kinda the whole point of the original. Speaking of the original, everyone's already comparing the heck out of it. Lee Joon-gi absolutely killed it as the complex Do Yeon-soo in the Korean version. Dude brought the vulnerability and the mystery in equal measure. And let's not forget the sizzling chemistry between him and Moon Chae-won. Look, remakes are always a gamble, right? We already had a Filipino version in 2021 and an Indian one last year. But hey, Chen Xiao's a great actor, and reuniting with his Red Rose co-star Yang Zishan is a good sign. Plus, rocking that full-on blonde hair in the trailer, bold move, Chen Xiao, we see you. So, will this Chinese flower of evil remake bloom or wilt? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's gonna be a wild ride. All right. Before we bounce out of here, let's get some juicy gossip about everyone's favorite eternally youthful actor, Lin Gongxin. Dude's been on a roll lately, starring alongside Zhao Liying in The Legend of Shen Li and basically reclaiming his leading man throne. And get this, his next drama, The Tale of Rose, with Liu Yifei is set to air in June and already has more reservations than a restaurant with a Michelin star chef on free buffet night. Plus, there are rumors swirling around the internet that Lin Gongxin might be co-starring with the hottest new drama goddess, Zhao Lucy, in The Lobbyist. Talk about a dream team. But hold on a sec. Here's where things get weirder than a billionaire wanting to go to space. Apparently, 36-year-old Lin Gongxin decided to sign up for the 2024 doctoral entrance exams at his old stomping ground, the Shanghai Theatre Academy. At first, everyone thought it was just some other dude with the same name, but nope, the school confirmed it's our favorite actor himself. The internet went nuts faster than you can say. PhD student Lin Gongxin. Seriously, is this guy trying to be an idol or a scholar? Maybe he's just going back to school to finally learn how to act like he ages. Remember that time everyone thought Lin Gongxin was just messing around when he said he was writing a thesis in 2018? Classic Lin, always pulling our leg. Well, guess what? Turns out the dude's been hitting the books harder than we thought. Now, some online folks are saying he might need to take an extra test because his previous master's degree wasn't full-time. Hey, who cares? Even if it took some extra hustle, Gongxin's clearly serious about leveling up his education. Here's the thing. If he gets in, this dude's workload is about to take a nosedive. Hallelujah for naps. But more importantly, Dr. Lin Gongxin, now that's a title that commands respect. Even if acting gets a little slow in the future, he can always become a professor and teach the next generation of heartthrobs or heartthrobines. So, what do you guys think? Is Lin Gongxin a genius or just playing the long game? Hit that comment section and let me know. Don't shoot the messenger for bringing you this news. But seriously, leave your thoughts below and peace out. See you next time.